This living, breathing, biological child stuffed animal can grow up to 9 feet and 1,200 pounds, and my guy's just brushing his teeth like it's nothing? When evolution was handing out character traits, I'm pretty sure it gave bears hacks. Let me explain. There's an absolute slew of bear species, however, a couple specific facts make my skin crawl, such as the brown bear, and believe it or not, it can smell up to 20 miles away. With a schnoz that can sense you almost as far as an average marathon, and further than I'm willing to drive on a daily basis, you can imagine it can also smell every single snack in your goddamn pocket. And with reflexes faster than your average football player, I'd also like to mention that they can fish better than I ever could. Imagine a fish taking a leap of faith and this thing has pinpoint accuracy to catch it with its face. They can also run speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, which is faster than the fastest human alive at only 26 miles per hour, and they also have the stinkiest feet in the animal kingdom. That's because they use that scent to communicate with other bears, and they do this by playing the meanest game of hokey pokey. They slap their foot on the ground, they twist it all around, it releases a scent, and other bears can pick it up and communicate back and forth. This 1,700-pound Caucasian winter teddy is probably the scariest bear of many. Clear fur, black skin, and without fur they look like a New York City rat, but that's not what makes them particularly scary. What specifically gets my skin crawling is that they actually migrate through some towns that humans live in, and believe it or not, during migration season, the humans have a curfew because sometimes the polar bears travel through and they will hunt humans. And in about the last 35 years, polar bears have rushed the expiration date on about 20 different humans. So what do polar bears and Klondike bars have in common? I would do nothing to be around both of these things. Up next is the only bear that makes spending a day with Jeffrey Dahmer sound like luxury, the sloth bear. One of the things that makes them terrifying is the fact that they often meet tigers behind the bleachers at 4 and murk them repeatedly. Who's the king of the jungle now? And for all of you telling me the lion's the real king of the jungle, you'd be wrong. They don't live in jungles, tigers do. Aside from looking like a bear that stuck a fork in an outlet, these are probably the most aggressive bears on the planet, and the reason being is because they often attack humans with no reason and no intention to consume them. One specific attack that mixes my brain constantly like a bowl of spaghetti is the sloth bear of Mysore. Alongside no barber, he also has no chill switch because he found a couple walking through the woods one day and gave one of the people a ticket to heaven. When authorities arrived, they quickly noticed that the bear didn't consume the human. However, he was in multiple different parts and the bear was recorded to play with him for hours. Just remember, just because they cute, don't mean they ain't crazy. Oh, and a side note, school lied to you. Bears don't really hibernate in the winter. They just don't eat or drink anything. A majority of the time, they're waking up and going to bed on a regular basis like you and I. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't care if he's got bad breath, I ain't brushing his teeth. But that's all I got. Peace.